Hey, thank you for joining us for our dumbbell strength. Today we're going to do 5 sets of 10 repetitions. We'll see how that goes. I regret that 5 sets after a little while. My name is Sue and it's a 30-minute class. So just have a couple different sets of dumbbells if you have that available to you. If you just have one set, that's fine. You can use the same set for everything. And we're going to get started by just a little bit of a warm-up. Feet right underneath your hips, and then find that big toe and that pinky and get them both to be planted onto that ground so we're not rolling out or rolling in. And feel how that changes what muscles you're working. And just little squats up and down. Two more here. And then come up. We'll go nice and wide step. Just take the step nice and wide, back and forth. Any of the exercises don't feel good for you today, you can always switch and do something different. I'll try to show some modifications. But sometimes just the exercise hurts no matter how much you modify it, so just switch to a different one that feels good for you. Two more. One more there and back. And then stand on that left leg, lift out of it, and that right leg's gonna lift and lower. And trying not to lean, you're gonna lean a little bit. And then all the way to that other side, up and down here. And then feet go wide and up and down. You can still keep it fairly shallow. You don't have to go very deep yet. Good, one more here. We'll take it down, roll it down. Hands go onto the ground if you can reach it. And you're just gonna straighten those legs and bend them. And try to keep our head lifted, our chest lifted a little bit so you're not dangling down. Go ahead and bend it. We'll take it to the right side. Squat in the middle, that's to the left. One more time each. Squat back to that center. Hands go on your thighs and roll it all the way back up. Arms reach up and just big circles back. Since we have 5 sets of everything, you don't have to go as heavy of a weight and go a little bit lighter, especially on the first set of everything. Just make that one your warm-up set. One more here. And then come down. You're only going to grab one weight. We're going to do a dumbbell swing. Again, it can be a little lighter to start this first set. Feet underneath your hips. You can go a little bit wider. We're going to squat down and hips lift up of 10 of these. Good. 3 more here. And come up tall and then up and down on those toes. You're just going to come as high as you can and then drop those heels. If you do have a step, you can drop those heels off the step to get a little more range of motion. When we're up and at the very top part, try not to roll out. Keep that equal pressure on those big toes as your pinky toes. 2 more. And then come back down. We'll go back to those dumbbell swings for the second set. You can switch that weight a little heavier if you want. Get a little bit deeper. 2 more. Good. And then back up to those heel lifts. Last 2. And I'm going to switch my weight up. I'll get a little heavier. 3 more sets here. Trying to get down a little bit lower too. Last 2. And then up and down again. And back to those dumbbell swings. 2 more sets here. One more. Grab those weights, lift those heels. And 1 more set of each. Three more. Good, and then up and down on those toes. Come down, we're gonna grab a set of weights for shoulder press with a squat. So today is the day of squats. We're gonna do a lot of squats today. So feet right underneath those hips, arms come up, you're gonna squat down and then press everything up. Bring it down and up. Three more. Good, bring back down and then lunges. Or keep them right in. Nice long step. Lift those hip bones up and just up and down. We're not gonna step into them at all. Just hold in that stationary position. Last three. And then switch to that other foot. Now pay attention what this back leg is doing. It's not about getting down as far as you can with that, pulling those hips forward. Try to stack them to really feel that stretch and make those muscles work more. As you go down, the hip bones pull up. One more here. Good, come up. Second set. In that squat position. Try to get a little bit lower this time, then shoulder press. If the shoulder press doesn't feel good, you can do a lateral raise, or you could just leave those upper arms out. 5 more. And then back to the lunge. Hips lifted. Two more. And switch. This is the exercise that I regret the 5 reps on. Four more. Last 2. And come back up. Set number 3. Two more. And back to a lunge. Nice long step. Lifting that pelvis up and drop down. Feel that big stretch. A lot of us have closed hips. So this one we want to really try to lift up to get them open. 3 more. And then switch the other foot forward. I'm going to turn. So what I'm talking about closed hips, I can get down all the way and not really feel a stretch. If I'm trying to lift these up to open this space here, I can't go down as far, but I get more out of the exercise. Last 2. And come back up. We're on set 4. Hopefully I don't miscount this one. Two more. And to that lunge. Last 2. And switch. Two more. Good, one more set of these, and we can put those lunges away. Last one. Good. Last set of lunges. Few more. And switch. Other leg. Last two. And then set those weights down. You can grab heavier. We're going to do deadlift next, or keep the same if you like that weight. Feet right underneath those hips. Open those collarbones. Squeeze those shoulders tight behind you. And we'll take it down as far as you can go. Try not to bend as you're going, but also don't lock those knees out. They can be straight, just not lock past that joint. And keep lifting that chest. Two more. Good, then we'll go to a narrow squat. They don't have to be completely together, but closer together than they have been. Hands can stay by your sides, or you can set them up on your shoulders and squeeze the knees to be as close together as those feet are. So from the front, we're keeping that nice. It's hard to keep them straight if you watch your knees. They kind of want to wobble in and out. Make them track straight. Four more. Last one. And then to that deadlift. Get a little wider than that. Try to go down a little bit deeper. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Like you're pinching a pencil there. Two more. And back to those narrow squats. Second set here. And only go as deep as you can keep them parallel. If those knees are starting to wobble, back it up a little bit and don't go as deep. Last two. Good, third set, deadlift. You can always take a break if you need it. Skip a set, later. Listen to what your body needs. Not just because we don't want to, but because we have a reason. Or I would have quit those lunges. Few more. And then squat. Last two. And back to the deadlift. Two more sets. You feel the whole back side of your body on this one. Keep pulling those shoulders down and back. Don't let them release. Three more. And squat. Last two. Good, one more set. We're gonna move on. Make this our best. Squeeze those shoulders. Drop it as low as you can get it, and bring it back up. Two more. And last set of the squats. Chest is lifted. Last two. Good, and then come back up. I'm gonna go lighter. It's gonna be a lateral raise, and then a plie or a sumo squat next. So you can put your back against the wall, or just stand up tall. Open that chest, and up and down 10 times. Control down. Don't let gravity pull them down, you're bringing them down. Two more. And then feet go wide. Make them further enough apart, but we don't want our feet to be turned out too much. So right at that diagonal. Open that chest and drop it down as deep as you can get it. Last two. Good, back up, second set. Pull that belly in, stabilize that core. You can always bend and do a shorter lever. Two more. And to that sumo squat or plie squat. Gotta get a little bit deeper this time. Last two. And back up, set three. Two more. And squat. One more. Good. Back up. Few more sets. And then we'll cool down. I think that'll be all we have time for. One more here. Pull foot pushes off. Don't let that big toe roll off. One last set of each. Two more. And one more of that plie. Try to get this one down deeper. Feel that little extra stretch. Three more here. Good. And then set those weights down. We're going to come onto our hands and knees. Nice flat back. Press those knees, shins, and the top of your feet into that mat so your belly has to work. Pull those shoulders down. And we're going to lift that chest forward without letting that back arch. Chest lifts towards the wall in front of you. And then now tuck that head, that mid part of your back presses up. And then chest presses forward. Good. Exhale. Round it. Inhale, chest forward. And exhale, round again. Sit back on those heels if that feels okay for your knees. You can make your knees nice and wide so you have room for your belly. Sit yourself down. We'll walk to that left side. Right arm stretches a little bit more so you feel that stretch on the right side of your body. And then walk it to that right side. Left arm stretches a little bit more. And then back to that center. Go ahead and tuck those toes under, and you're gonna press up to upside down V. And you want it wide enough those heels aren't touching. Pull those shoulders down your back. Press the chest towards your thighs, and then press those heels down. Feel that good stretch. Now bend your knees and keep pressing them down. You should feel it further down in the calf, more on the outside and lower. Straighten up again. And then slowly walk those feet to your hands or your hands to your feet. Let everything dangle here. Bend your knees as much as you need to. You should feel that lower back releasing. Let those arms circle. Reverse that circle. Let that head release. Hands go on your thighs. Lift that chest forward. And slowly stretch up to that ceiling. Chest is lifted again. And then bring it down. Let's look over that right shoulder. Nod that chin. And roll that left side. And back to center. Look left. Nod that chin. And roll to that right side. And then back to center. Take those arms up, grab the left wrist, and stretch over to the right side. And really press that left foot into the ground. So you anchor. And then back up. Anchor that right foot this time. Stretch that left side. And then bring it back up. Hands go behind you. If you can interlace them without rounding, go ahead and interlace. If not, you're just going to press them towards each other. Lift those arms up as much as you can. That neck is nice and long. We're not shortening the back of that neck. And then now take it in front of you. And go between the arms. And bring it all the way up. Get a deep breath in. Hold that breath for a second. And then exhale it down. And one last time. Inhale, stretch it up nice and tall. And exhale down. And you're all done. Thanks for joining me today. I hope to see you next week and try to come in for another class, either today or tomorrow.